Hello everybody, my name is Smarty, short for Smarty Reads, and welcome back. Today I'm going to read chapter 12. Yeah, chapter 12, I think, of Mallory, or Back to School Mallory. This time I'm going to read chapter 12. It's called Part of a Plan. And without further ado, let us start reading. Part of a plan. When I get to school on Monday morning, I feel like everyone is thinking the same thing. There goes the eggplant who really didn't break her leg. I walk to my classroom and sit down at my desk. Pamela is already in her seat. She smiles at me. It looks like a good morning. My mom told me I had to be nice to you even though you ruined Fall Festival. Smile. Mrs. Daly taps Chester. Class, please open your science books to chapter 5. I flipped to chapter 5. Bears. Bears have it easy. They don't have to go to school. They don't have to be in shows. I'd like to be a bear. Joey, please read for us, says Mrs. Daly. Joey reads. Bears can be found throughout the world. They are large mammals with thick, coarse fur and short tails. Bears walk flat on the soles of their feet. Black bears, brown bears, and polar bears are three of the most well-known types of bears. If I were a bear, I'm not sure which kind I'd want to be. Sammy, will you please continue? Asked Mrs. Daly. Sammy takes over where Joey left off. Bears spend the winter months asleep or in an inactive condition called hibernation. They emerge from their caves in the spring, in late March or April. Now I think I know what kind of bear I want to be, the kind that hibernates. I could go to sleep now and wake up in March. But then everybody would forget about the eggplant who really didn't break her leg at Fall Festival, especially Mom. I wonder if there are any caves in Fern Falls. While I'm busy planning my hibernation, Pamela passes me a note. It says, "This concerns you" on the outside. I'm not speaking to Pamela, but when I get a "This concerns you" note, I want to read it. I unfold the paper. Mallory, I have a plan. You are part of this plan. Meet me under the monkey bars at recess. I'll explain then. I know you'll like it. When the bell rings, hurry! We have a lot to talk about. You have to come. Your friend, Pamela. I can't imagine what Pamela has in mind. I look at her, but she moves her fingers across her lips like she's zipping them shut. Pamela and I haven't been what you'd call friends since she stole my idea, but part of me wants to know what our plan is. I think about what Dad said at the wish pond about giving other people a chance. Maybe I should give Pamela a chance. When the recess bell rings, I do eeny, meeny, miny, moe. I squeeze my palm and decide to go. Pamela is waiting under the monkey bars when I get to the playground. When I walk over to the monkey bars, Pamela looks at me. She looks nervous. I feel like I should say something, but I haven't said anything to Pamela for a long time, so I don't know what to say. Pamela faces me and folds her arms in her lap. Mallory, your mom seemed pretty upset with you last night. So? I shrug. I don't know why Pamela cares if mom is mad at me. Well, I think I know a way to get her unmad. Huh? I raise my eyebrows. I'd like to find a way to get my mom unmad at me. Why don't we ask Mrs. Daly if you can write the next Teacher of the Month column about your mom? Pamela leans over towards me like she's telling me a secret she doesn't want anyone else to hear. Since your mom just did Fall Festival, kids think it's interesting to learn more about her. You can say how sorry you are about what happened, and when she reads it in the paper, she won't be mad anymore. I consider Pamela's plan. Tomorrow's the last day to submit. Wait. And there's a picture of Pamela and, Mallory articles for the issue. Wait. Tomorrow is the last day to submit articles for the next issue. Pamela continues. Why don't we talk to Mrs. Daly before recess is over? Even though I'm still a little mad at Pamela, I think her plan is a good one. That sounds great. I think it's really nice that you want to help me, but I guess I don't understand why I want to. I look down at some grass growing down in the corner of the monkey bars. After all, I did ruin Fall Festival. Pamela picks a blade of grass. We all make mistakes. I'm sorry I took your idea for the Daily News, she says. I'd like to be friends. I didn't think I would ever smile again, but I do. I'd like to be friends too. Do you want to come over to my house after school? Asks Pamela. You can write your article. I'll help if you want. I nod my head. Sure. Maybe it's not such a good idea, says Pamela. Uh-oh. I hope we don't stop being friends before we get started. How come? Well, says Pamela, my sister Amanda will want to do everything with us. She won't leave us alone long enough to write the article. She can be real pain sometimes. I've got a big brother and he's always a pain. But I can't believe little sisters can be annoying. Pamela laughs. Believe it. I can't believe you didn't know that. I guess there are lots of things about Pamela I didn't know. Hey, I say, why don't I bring my purple nail polish to your house and Pamela can paint her fingernails while we write the article? Great idea. Amanda will love that. Pamela ready grabs my hand. Before we better go talk to Mrs. Daly before we miss our chance. We run back to the classroom. I can't help thinking about what Dad said. Sometimes you have to give people a chance. I'm glad I gave one to Pamela. And that's the end of that chapter. We're going to read chapter 13, or I'm not sure, 13 or 12, but tomorrow, and it's going to be called Mom of the Month. Bye, everyone.